Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping, breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Gene Segura standing in. He will lead this one off today. Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Down the first baseline, fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting first, the right fielder, the 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies down in order. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bruce giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still no score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So it was a strikeout looking there. JT Realmuto becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Votto is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Three and one.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Philly. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded by Segura. Got him.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's got a 3-for-7 line. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1. Velasquez isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bruce has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. Digging in, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Looking at his career totals, McCutchen is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Galvis. The second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Three and 1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. All even now, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds 0. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fouled away. A 1-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Stepping up now, number 4, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. 1 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now back, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's out.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Smoke toward third. Kingery's there, and he'll tag the runner coming by, at least make him throw it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds nothing. Now batting, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Count even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful. Come on.
Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard, but foul. Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce. As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Scott Kingery. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Two are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 fouled away. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
And this guy's a grinder, fouls off good pitches, and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. In is Joey Votto now.
Leading off for the Reds.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Mike Moustakas.
Number 9.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1 ball, 1
Not
strike.
close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down the third baseline. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Eugenio Suarez will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 2,
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
It's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Jose De Leon will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jose De Leon.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, 3. Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. De Leon, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 24th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-0 to him now. Three and one.
3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the belt, the pitch, a swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 9, James Ruth.
So 2 on with 2 away, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
And now pitch on the way. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ready with another 2-2. This is lifted out to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now.
Now batting, number 4.
Now at the plate, number 4. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Hunter.
Kurt Casale will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Kurt.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Amir Garrett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 50, Amir Garrett.
Digging in now, Scott Kingery. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Vince Velasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now that's second baseman, Segura.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 0-1's the count. The count 1-1.
Two out, nobody on. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. So striding forward now, Joey Votto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
Ready now, Mike Moustakas. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
The third baseman, number 7,
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Robert Stock enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Robert Stock.
Eugenio Suarez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. There's one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reese Hoskins. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Didi Gregorius will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. The pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit. Into the box, Freddie Galvis. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
2 strikes. Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Here you go.
Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back the catcher, Tucker.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1 pitch on its way.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kyle Farmer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, standing in, JT Realmuto. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Settling in now, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 4-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing left and batting 9.
Now to the plate, number 4. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch popped up. Real Muto has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in, Kyle Farmer, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Alvarez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hazley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And the 2-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Adam Hazley. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Segura.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Victor Arano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Joey Votto will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit down, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Vince Velasquez earns the win, his second, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Anthony DeSclafani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Victor Arano wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.